You're live. We're live. Hey, we're live. Um, this is Jimmy Blue, postman number 000, and this is WCRT in Las Vegas. This is where we learn about a lot of things. WCRT, White Cracker Race Theory. It's a play on CRT. Anybody hear about that? CRT, Critical Race Theory. It's about teaching about the truth about the history of America. And there's a lot more to it than just the racism. But anyhow, one of the other things that we do in WCRT, I had notes that I had written because I wanted to make notes because it's my first time. And you know what? Hey, watch Joe Rogan's first podcast. So yeah, this is ain't nothing compared to that. So, but WCRT, White Cracker Race Theory. That's me, Jimmy Blue, Postman 001 or 000, a White Cracker who is wants to learn the truth about racism in America, not just its history, but how long it's been and how it is systemic within all our systems. I mean, truly, it's there are so many people that have taught me so much over the years about this, and it's time. It's time. I've basically chosen a side. I have chosen a side a long time ago, but I've been in the closet with it, and I've chosen the side of truth, and that is that racism is real. It's systemic. It's bad. It's still killing people, and the uh, the lying of it is just beyond pathetic. I've had enough, and I'm doing what I need to do to feel better about myself and the world I live in, and um, making something out of it. It's about truth, and this is where the truth lives. So, once again, I'm Jimmy Blue, Postman 000. This is WCRT in Las Vegas, where truth lives. Uh, Other things that we'll be doing here is like one of the first topics I want to talk about is Emmitt Till. The first time I learned about Emmitt was over 30 years ago, and I'd already been aware of racism then, and I just was one of those people who was on the fence. That's another thing we're going to talk about is fence sitters. In this, no fin- we're after the fence sitters, and I'll explain why later. The fence sitting is one of the biggest reasons, if not the number one reason, why racism exists. You fence sitters are the number one reason why racism exists. We'll discuss topics like that. Um, and here we go. So, um, since I'm new at this, I'm doing this on the fly. And one of the first things I want to talk about when it comes to racism and historically um, is Emmett Till. And there we go. I did spell it right. Um, he was born in 1941 and he died in 1955. So he was barely 14. And yeah, 14-year-old black boy who was murdered. And the reason I wanted to start with this one was not only because for me, it was the thing that really hit me deeply, and I really took it upon myself to learn um, uh, about racism and how deep it is, and pay attention to it more. I've only learned about systemically, or been aware of it for a decade or so or more, but I've been aware of the cruelty of racism in all its forms. Um, and um, Emmett Till was shoot, I gotta do this every time. No, I don't. Come on. But so he was 14, and so it's fitting in two ways why this is fitting for me to open or give my first time on Emmitt Till because of how it's historically been important to me and how it really boosted me into learning about racism and the cowardice. One of the things that I firmly believe, without a doubt, is that the cowardice of racist people is part of being a racist person is involves cowardice. It's trying these new lights here and stuff. Uh, so uh, it took like I don't know, guys. This is my first one that we're doing here. You know what? Screw it. It took like four white guys, four white cracker racist motherfuckers to kill a little 14-year-old boy because he whistled at a white woman, apparently. They all got off and so on and so forth. But that's a deeper subject. The pictures that were posted in Jet magazine, and what the mother had to go through, and just what people in that position have to go through. It's pretty cruel and mean on so many levels. Anyway, we'll discuss stuff like that. And also, we're going to discuss, which is minute 620. So I'm going to like have a format. Not really, because it's just me. So it's just off the seat of the, but I'm going to get into a rhythm and a flow of how we're going to open and things we're going to discuss, and then getting into one of the things that WCRT does, one of many things that WCRT does, is careers. So let's go with. I'm going to tell everybody at minute 7. That's where you want to catch the info on it. So careers, here we go. This is WCRT. I'm Jimmy Blue, postman number 000, coming to you from Las Vegas at the Love Shack World headquarters. And this is career time. All my peeps, who I have all your phone numbers, and I got all your names, and I got like 60 of you, I think, so far. Finally, I'm doing it. This is for you. I'm going to show you how to get signed up the first day. This is Local 631, Teamster Local 631, although there is 357 EBU, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. I think it's 357. I got to think of it like a gun. But then there's the plumbers, there's the pipe fitters, there's the gosh dang it, there's the cleaning unions, or the I can't remember what they call that union, the bartenders union, there's the labor union, there's the IATSE, which is like theater union, rigging, and all that. And there's tons of unions in this town, and you got to know that unions are that's life. That's where you get real. I got to work on these glares and things like that. I got these little things I'm working with, but I'll figure it out. Anyhow, day 1. This is the manual. This is the manual for the Teamsters Local 631. Yeah. There's a lot. But there's a lot of filler in there too. A lot of foo-foo, but which is easy, right? It's just foo-foo stuff. But as far as the really important stuff is, where do you go? How do you sign up? What do you do on your first day? What kind of tools do I need? Do I need any tools? No, you don't. Yes, no, yes. Here we go. All right. Check this out. We're going to cover things like, in the manual, we're going to cover a lot of everything. We're going to cover everything. We're going to cover WCRT and the swag buckets, the medical, the vision, the dental, your pension, other work, and other temporary work. We're gonna show you temporary jobs, like temporary companies that you can get jobs with while you work yourself into this particular union, Teamsters 631. Now, if you wanted to do Carpenters Union, there's a good chance your job's going to be 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, or literally Monday to Sunday on some of these commercial jobs. 10, 12 hours a day, or maybe a regular carpentry job, 8 to 4, or 8 to 6, or electrician, or laborer, which could be any job anywhere. There's all kinds of them, and while you're those jobs, if you get work in those unions. You could be 8 to 5 Monday through Friday kind of thing. In the local 631 Teamsters, local 631, in the particular division of that I'm in, which is the blah, 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 convention. All the conventions, when you hear of a convention, and whatever that convention is, SEMA, CES, the monsters, they're here. We're the king. We're the king in the world of conventions, but the work is not 8 to 5. It's a flow. The conventions come and go, but there's a flow to them. And in my time of life, I'm older. I'm an older guy. I'm almost 65, and I'm only working 1,000 hours a year, and I do about 40 to 50,000 in cash, in income, off of a part-time. 1,000 hours is part-time. Full-time is about 2,000 hours, so half of that is a part-time, and I hardly work that much, that many hours, barely, and I make 40 to 50 grand part-time work. So imagine if you worked full-time. A lot of guys are doing it. What's that? 100 grand. First time in your life, possibly. First day. Here it is, right here. Let's get the glare out of there. All right, there's your first day right there. This is the notice for the Teamsters Local 631. Screenshot that. Local 631. You know what? Let me read it to you. Teamsters, chauffeurs, warehousemen, and helpers. So we're also chauffeurs, warehousemen. I think we're also the Republic, the garbage pickup, and UPS. We're UPS, I believe, and but we're also warehousemen and helpers, whatever that is. Tommy Blish is the secretary treasurer. It's fascinating, though, how in the slates of the political side of Teamsters, of unions, is how the secretary is at the top, like he's the top dog. And from what I understand, that he is. It is not the president. But I like the president that we have, and we'll bring that up some other time. But anyway, this guy. Notice, hiring hall will be open Tuesday, 8:45 a.m. Doors will close promptly at 9. Bring $75 cash and a picture ID to be held at Teamsters Local 631 Meeting Hall. That Local 631 Meeting Hall is at 700 North Lamb Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's on the east side. Get to Boulder Station Casino, Boulder Highway, east side of Vegas, and there's a ton of, I like to call it Union Block or something. There's the electricians unions there, the plumbers unions there, the pipe fitters unions there, Teamsters unions there, the laborers unions there. A lot of their hiring halls and various places are there. So this is it. Screenshot that. There you go, 700 North Lamb Boulevard. They meet every Tuesday. At what time? Yeah, every Tuesday at 8:45. Don't think 9, because let me explain. If you're there at 9:01, if you're there at 9 p.m. and 2 seconds, you're not getting in. So don't play with that. Be there at 8:45. The doors lock at 8:45. Just figure it that way. They lock at 8:45, so you better be there at 8:40 and bring a book, wait in line, or TikTok, and hang out, and then you'll get in, because the doors shut promptly at 9. If you're late 1 second, you're not getting in. There's reasons for that. They want people who are dependable, right? Who they can rely on, who have diligence and desire and drive. Anyway, so that's that, right? So it's every Tuesday, and granted, some Tuesdays they're not open. Holidays, and many other different reasons, not just holidays, whatever it is, they might not. But I'm going to try to, live every week, maybe say they're closed this week, or coming up they're closed. I need to do that. See, I need to start taking notes on the show on things I'm going to tell you I'm going to do, because then I won't remember and not do them. And then if I don't, you think, well, man, he said he was going to do it. He didn't do it. But if I write it down, then you really got an argument. But if I don't, then you have no argument because I don't remember anything. All right, so we discussed Emmitt, and we need to be more aware of Tuesdays and when they're shut down. But generally, it's every Tuesday. That's what I'm trying to say, right? I'm getting too long. You know what? I'll wrap this up at the end and just do a little cover or thing. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, like. All right, subscribe, like. That's right. Subscribe, like, and bell, or subscribe, bell, and like. Subscribe, like. Hashtag subscribe, like. I'll also. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. We're going live, but subscribe, like, and bell, man. Come on. This is part of it. This is what you owe me. You owe me. If you're watching this, you owe me that. And more. We'll talk about that too. So, you got it. All right. New dispatch info. All right. This should be done. We're done. I should stop this, and then I should just do another one. But I'm going to give you a review of what's coming up. Like there's so much. Like this here. New dispatch info. Okay. So username. You'll get a 6-digit thing. You can't get onto this dispatch apparently until 9 p.m. that morning when you go in for signups. On this website, you'll be able to change your dispatch preferences. Yeah, so this is for the website. So you want to go to that Teamsters631.com. That's the main one. Teamsters631.com right there. But you can also do all this other stuff. And you should do this. You should do this. And go there and check it out. Push on the buttons and figure it out. I'm 65 almost, so trust me, I just click on the button. If there's one thing I've learned about computers, and I don't know anything, is you can't break them. You can definitely get a little funked up on it, but you can't break them. So anyway, there's more. We're going to cover the Teamsters .org. There's another one this one here was .com, Teamsters631.com. Then there's Teamsters Local 631.org. And that one is for what? This is for if you don't have cash, you can complete the application, show the host. Welcome to the Teamsters hiring hall orientation. Let me read this to you. This is what you're going to hear the first day. Actually, I take that back. Your first day there, depending on who gives you the speech, it could be the most negative, rude and thing you'll ever hear. I mean, really, it can be that bad. Just don't even think about it. Just don't worry about it. That happens. Everybody has bad days, but yeah, it's better than the speech you get. He's trying. I don't know. Sometimes they can be pretty rude about it. Anyhow, don't let that bother you. Anyway, welcome to the Teamsters Local 631 Hiring Hall Orientation. The registration fee is $70 and the badge fee is $5. Both must be paid in cash. If you do not have cash, you must complete the application and show the host before leaving, then return to pay in the front office. So I think you can go ahead and get your badge because that's important. You need it. And then you can come back and pay for it the following day. I think so. Anyway, the Wi-Fi network is TL guest. Password is, please use your smartphone to visit our website to access the hiring hall application. The website address is, select the 3 lines in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, screen for menu, go to the sign up tab once the page loads, and then please select the link. And the link is there, and you go, and you go and you sign up for the program. And then that's when you do the app. And when you're doing that app, it's to you want to also have your driver's license and a social security card ready, or an ID card, a state ID card. You want to have that ready, state ID card or something like that, and a social security fee if you got it. If you sign up for a convention, extra board badges will be available tomorrow. So after registering, you'll need to access the dispatch website, and that's where you put your name on the dispatch list. You literally say, I'm ready to work, and you put your name on there, and then you either get called or you don't. So don't go running in and signing up and doing all this just yet. You need to hear from me when I say to you, go sign up, go get your name on the hiring hall list, because I just got word that they're going to be calling the bottom of the lists, because there are times in our season when we're not using you. But this is it's an ebb and flow It's an ebb and flow. I mean, it's not 8 to 5. In the world that I'm in, which is the installation and dismantle part of the business, which there are many. I mean, once you get involved in this, there's so many directions you can go, all the way from computers and graphics to sales to marketing. I mean, every aspect of life is in this convention world, and you can find the work and take advantage of it, or you can just be a worker bee like me, and make. Oh, by the way, it's $40 an hour base pay right now, or actually, it's 30. Hold on. Our base pay right now is 30, 37.80. So we're $38. So pretty much $40 an hour is my base pay. 37.80. $38 an hour is my base pay. And then on Saturday and Sundays, I make $56 an hour. That's right. Yeah. And all I have is a high school diploma and an ID. You can have a GED. You can have a GED, come out of jail, and get this gig and make my money. So hang in there, man. Hang in there. I'm gonna let everybody know to come watch this segment, and you tell me how bad it is, and then I'll do another one and get better at it. But this one is for, you know what? It's not for Tuesday thing. It's just WCRT. One time on the roll. I'm Jimmy Blue, postman number 000, coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is WCRT, White Cracker Race Theory, where the truth lives. Peace and Louisville. Pow! Yeah!